Hello and welcome to Energy Scout News and Information. I'm your host, Red Byers. Our top story today, fresh off a $2 billion deal with BP, Chesapeake Energy says its next partner in the Marcellus Shale is likely to be a large foreign company. China National Petroleum Corporation has expressed an interest in Chesapeake's shale gas assets. ExxonMobil has finished barging equipment supplies to the Point Thompson drill site on Alaska's North Slope. Now, Point Thompson will be the highest pressure gas cycling project in the world. The reservoir is more than 12,000 feet deep with pressure in excess of 10,000 pounds per square inch. McMoran Oil and Gas is contracted with Rowan for a new 240 C-class jackup known as the Rowan Mississippi. Now, the rig will drill ultra-deep gas wells in the Gulf of Mexico, and it is scheduled for christening on November 1st. Still to come, Alberta has a new oil recovery project, but first, let's take a look at some people on the move. Paul Arnett has taken over as CEO of BW Offshore. David Fernari has left Deloitte to lead client services for the United States Department of Energy, and Alan Beckman and Keith Rumble have been appointed to the board of BHP Billiton. Enhance Energy Incorporated and Fairborn Energy are developing an Alberta oil recovery project that will use captured carbon to boost output from mature fields. The company says the project will show they can increase recovery and extend the economic life of a mature oil field. Commercial Microbiology has launched a biodeterioration management system called Bug Tracker. Now, the system is designed to manage and control the impact of bacterial growth in oil field systems as well as reservoirs. Now, such growth can lead to corrosion of steel and souring of crude oil. And finally, in the cutting edge of alternative energy, Austin, Texas is looking at a power plant fired by wood. Now, the facility, which is scheduled for completion by 2012, would be able to generate 100 megawatts. And while that may sound small, it's much larger than many biomass power plants. And now for a look at the industry's mergers and acquisitions. Denbury Resources plans to buy the Hastings Field near Houston, Texas from Vinaco. Pinnacle Energy has acquired working interest in 6 wells in Pawnee County, Oklahoma for roughly $1 million. Total plans to buy Gold Petroleum from Talisman Energy for $480 million. And in strange news today, the non-rough way of roughing it. Take a look.
It's pretty fun.
This place has a spiral staircase, windows, doors, even electricity and lights, but there's no running water.
I definitely thought about it and had, plans on how I could make it work, but I had to draw the line somewhere.
Even without the water, the kids seem to love it.
We can sleep over here, we can sleep down there, we can sleep everywhere.
Mom says the 200 square foot treehouse attracts more than just kids.
Yeah, it's totally over the top. We've got neighbors that bring relatives that are in from out of town to stop over and visit the treehouse because they've heard about it or need to show it off. So we've kind of become a tourist site here in Alaska.
So how much does it cost to build something this lavish in a tree?
That is one thing I decided up front that I wasn't going to keep track because I really didn't want to know. And so I don't know how much it costs.
Think that's neat. You ought to see the doghouse. And that's all for today's Energy Scout News. If you have any news to share from around the energy industry, you can email us at news@energyscout.com. Be sure to stay tuned with us on Monday, when we will take a look at more headlines from around the energy industry. For Energy Scout News and Information, I'm your host, Red Byers.
Did you know back in 1970 we imported 24% of our oil? And by 1990, it was 42%. Today, it's almost 70% and climbing every minute. Over $700 billion are leaving this country to foreign nations every year. That's 4 times the cost of the Iraqi war, and it's killing our economy. It'll be the largest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. We don't need any more talk. We need action, and we need a plan. And it's got to be the top priority of the next president and the next Congress. I'm T. Boone Pickens. I've been an oil man my whole life, but this is one emergency we can't drill our way out of. And I have a plan. In the coming weeks, I'm going to share the details of that plan to use American technology and alternative energy to slash our dependency and break foreign oil's stranglehold on us. It's our crisis, and we can solve it.